Welcoming you to the GATE class on structural analysis. So today we are going to see about static indeterminacy and kinematic indeterminacy. So basically in structural analysis, structures are classified into two types. So first one, determinate structure, and second one is indeterminate structure. So what is this determinate structure and indeterminate structure? So first one, statically determinate structure. So if a structure is provided with minimum number of supports and members to make a structure stable is known as statically determinate structure. If a structure is provided with a minimum number of supports and member to make a structure stable is known as statically determinate structure. So if a structure is provided with minimum number of supports, it ensures external stability. And if a structure is provided with a minimum number of members, it ensures internal stability of a structure. So minimum number of supports in the sense we know roller support, fixed support and hinged support and all. So based on the conditions provided, so whether it is stable or it is a minimum. So the minimum number of supports to ensure external stability and minimum number of members ensures internal stability of a structure. So for a determinate structure, the number of unknown forces can be solved by the available static equilibrium conditions. So here comes the term equilibrium conditions. So what are the equilibrium conditions we know? For 2D structure, it is summation of H equal to 0, summation of V equal to 0, and summation of M equal to 0. Similarly, for 3D structure, that is space structure, what it is? Summation of Fx is equal to 0, summation of Fy equal to 0, and summation of Fz equal to 0. Similarly, summation of mx equal to 0, summation of my equal to 0, and summation of mz is equal to 0. So total number of equilibrium equations for two-dimensional structure is 3. Whether the total number of equilibrium conditions for a three-dimensional or space structure is 6. So what do you mean by the term degree of indeterminacy? Degree of indeterminacy. So if the unknowns of the structure can be solved by these 3 equations and 6 equations alone, then the structure is said to be a statically determinate structure. Whether the degree of indeterminacy is defined as the difference between the total number of unknown forces in the member in a structure and available static equilibrium condition. The number of unknown forces minus available equilibrium conditions. Available equilibrium equations. So what will be the degree of indeterminacy for statically determinate structure? Equal to 0. So degree of indeterminacy of a statically determinate structure is 0 because the number of unknowns can be solved easily using the available equilibrium equation. The number of unknown is 3, then available equilibrium equation will be 3 in case of statically determinate structure. Next one is indeterminate structure. So if a structure is provided with additional supports and additional members to make the structure more rigid than the determinate, then the structure is called indeterminate structure. If it has more number of supports or more number of members, then it is said to be an indeterminate structure. So what will be the degree of indeterminacy for indeterminate structure? It will be always be greater than 0. So degree of indeterminacy will always be greater than 0 because available equilibrium conditions are not sufficient to find out the unknown forces in the structure. It needs some compatibility equations also. So here we can make a note. So these kind of questions can come in ESE exam. So note down this degree of indeterminacy is less than 0, then the structure is said to be unstable. If degree of indeterminacy is equal to 0, then the structure is said to be determinate. If degree of indeterminacy is greater than 0, then the structure is said to be indeterminate. So if degree of indeterminacy is less than 0 means there is no enough members or supports to make the structure as stable. So if degree of indeterminacy is less than 0, the structure will be unstable. If it is equal to 0, the members, there is minimum number of members and supports which indicate that the structure is determinate. When it is greater than 0, there are more number of supports and members to make the structure rigid, but it cannot be solved using the equilibrium equations alone. So the structure is termed as indeterminate. Now in this class, we will see how to find the static indeterminacy and kinematic indeterminacy of the structures. So we will have the conditions like this. So rigid jointed frame. So now we are going to see about static indeterminacy. First one is about rigid jointed frame. In that case, two-dimensional and three-dimensional. So what will be the formula for finding static indeterminacy of a rigid jointed frame means? So it is 3m plus r minus 3j plus rr. In case of three-dimensional, it is 6m plus r minus 6j plus rr. So what is this m? M is nothing but the number of members. R is number of reactions. J is number of joints. And RR is number of released reactions. So if you are seeing a hinge in a member, RR will be number of members meeting at internal hinge minus 1. So this is M dash, whether RR released reaction is equal to M dash minus 1 in the case of two-dimensional, 3 into M dash minus 1 in case of three-dimensional. So if one hinge, internal hinge is provided, here comes the term that is released reactions. So if a hinge is provided, we have to calculate M dash. M dash is nothing but the number of members meeting at the internal hinge minus 1. So RR is equal to M dash minus 1 in case of two-dimensional, and RR is equal to 3 into M dash minus 1 in case of three-dimensional. So similarly, for pin jointed frames, In case of two-dimensional, it is M plus R minus 2J. Whereas in case of three-dimensional, it is M plus R minus 3J. So where M is number of members, R is number of reactions, and J is number of joints. So for every GATE and ESE exams, you will be definitely having questions on finding static indeterminacy and the kinematic indeterminacy of the structure. And the questions will be up to the standard level. So this is for frames. Now we have to see for beams. So for beams, degree of static indeterminacy is equal to, very simple, that is unknown reactions minus available equilibrium equations. So these are the formulas used to find the static indeterminacy. Now we are going to see problems on how to find the static indeterminacy of structures. So first sum. So this is the question asked in GATE 2019. So this one is a fixed support provided with a hinged support here and hinged support, and a internal hinge is provided here. So find out the static indeterminacy of this structure. This is a question asked in GATE 2019. So what are the reactions for fixed support? 3 reactions. For hinged support, there will be 2 reactions. And for here also one hinged support, 2 reactions. So what is the formula for finding the, so it is a two-dimensional or three-dimensional structure. It is a two-dimensional structure. And the formula for finding out the static indeterminacy is three M plus R minus 3J plus RR. So count the number of members. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So the hint in this sum is, every sum will have a different hint. So hint in this sum is, we should not calculate this members, because overhanging members should not be considered as a separate member. These are all overhanging portion of this continuous member. So these are all overhanging portions. So it should be considered as a same member. So we won't consider this one as a separate member. So M is 16. So what is the number of reactions? 3 plus 2 plus 2. How much? 7. So count the number of joints. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the hinges 13. So total number of joints it's 13. We have to count each and every supports, hinges and all. So there is an internal hinge and we have to calculate RR. So for three-dimensional structure, it is m dash minus 1. So number of members is 1 and 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So degree of indeterminacy, that is static indeterminacy, is equal to 3 into m is 16 plus r is 7 minus 3 into j is 13 plus rr is 1 is equal to 3 into 16, 48 plus 7 minus 3 into 39 plus 1, 40. So 8 plus 7, it is 15. So the answer is 15. The degree of indeterminacy, that is static indeterminacy of the given structure is 15. So moving on to the next sum. So this is also a gate question. So here is also a hint in this question. So calculate the number of members. So whether it is a two-dimensional structure or three-dimensional structure, it is a two-dimensional structure. So what will be the formula for finding the two-dimensional structure? Static indeterminacy. Di is equal to 3m plus r minus 3j plus rr. So count the number of members. So now member is 1, 2, and 3. So what the hint here is, so it is a continuous. There is a overhanging portion, so it will not be considered as a separate member. So similarly on this side, and even though there is a bend, it will be considered as a same member. So how many members are there? M is equal to 3. What are the number of reactions? 3 here for fixed support, 1 for roller support, and 1 for roller support. So 3 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 5. What are the number of joints? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So total number of joints is 4. So is there any internal hinge? No. So RR will be 0. So degree of indeterminacy is equal to 3 into 3 plus R, that is 5, minus 3j, j is 4, plus RR is 0, is equal to 9 plus 5 minus 12. 9 plus 5 is 14, 14 minus 12 is 2. So degree of static indeterminacy of the given structure is 2. Next we move on to the a three-dimensional structure. So note down, this is an assignment for finding the static indeterminacy. So this is an assignment. Try to find out the static indeterminacy of this structure. So all the supports are fixed. And there is an internal hinge here and here. So find out the static indeterminacy of the structure. So this is an assignment 1. So next one. So next sum is so what do you get the point from the structure? What is the point? So it is a three-dimensional structure. It is a space structure because it has x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. And a hinge is provided here. So what is the formula to find out the static indeterminacy of a three-dimensional structure? Degree of indeterminacy is equal to 6m plus r minus 6j plus rr is equal to, what is the, count the number of members, 1, 2, 3, 4, horizontal members 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So total number of members is 9. What are the number of reactions? 3, 4, sorry, 6. Hence it is a three-dimensional structure. 6 for fixed support, and here 1, 6, 6, and 6. So total number of reaction is 4 into 6, 24. So next one is counting the number of joints. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So total number of joints is 9. So RR is 3 into M dash minus 1. What is M dash? Number of members meeting. So 3 is 3 into M dash is 2 minus 1 equal to 3. Okay. So substituting in this formula, di is equal to 6 into M9 plus R is 24 minus 6J, 6 into 9 plus RR is 3. So 9 6 are 54 plus 24 minus 9 6 are again 54 plus 3. So this and this one gets cancelled. So the answer is 21. So degree of static indeterminacy of this given space frame is 21. So add the sum as an assignment by having an hinge here, additional hinge here. So hinge number 1 and hinge number 2. This is assignment 2. So the assignment 2 is you have to solve this the same structure with internal hinge at here and here. So there will be two hinge number 1 and hinge number 2, and solve the same sum and find out the degree of indeterminacy. So next, moving on to pin jointed plane structures. So this is a gate question. So what is the formula for finding the static indeterminacy? Of pin jointed stress? So this is a sum, and the support condition provided is hinged here, and here is also a hinged support. So calculate the number of members. So what is the formula? So degree of static indeterminacy is equal to m plus r minus 2j is equal to, counting the number of members, m is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So number of members is 20. Count the number of joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So number of joints is 10. So if you count this one as a separate member and this one as a separate member, you have to take this joint also. If you didn't consider that cross as a separate member, then you can take number of joints as 10. So what is the number of reactions? 2 for every hinged support, 2 and 2, that is 4. So R is 4. So M is 20 plus R is 4 minus 2 into 10. So the value will be 24 minus 20. So answer is 4. So degree of static indeterminacy of the given structure is 4. So next, finding out for beams. So this is the structure, and the support conditions are a roller support here and a roller support here, and this. So what will be the degree of indeterminacy, static indeterminacy? ds is equal to, what are the number of unknowns? 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So there are total number of unknowns minus number of equilibrium equations. So number of unknowns is 3 minus number of equilibrium equations is 3, as it is not subject to a particular loading. If it is subjected to a vertical load or horizontal load alone, this number of equilibrium equations will be changing. So 3 minus 3 is 0. So degree of indeterminacy is 0, which indicates that the shown figure is a statically determinate structure. 3 minus 3 is 0. So note down the second sum. So this is second sum. Provided a hinged support at fixed support at point A and hinge at point D, a roller support at point B, and again a roller support at point C. So now what is the formula? ds is equal to number of unknowns minus number of equilibrium equations. So what are the number of unknowns? See, what are the number of unknowns? Here, what will be the reactions at fixed support? One horizontal, one vertical reaction, and one moment. So 3. So here 1 and here 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the number of reactions is 5 minus number of equilibrium equations is 3. So summation of F equal to 0. H summation of Fi equal to 0. That is H and V. And summation of M equal to 0. Here due to this hinge provided, we will have one additional equation. Moment at D is equal to 0. So we have to minus that one also due to the hinge provided. We will have one additional equation, that is moment at point D where hinge is provided is equal to 0. So degree of static indeterminacy is 5 minus 3, 2, 2 minus 1, 1. So degree of static indeterminacy of this given beam is 1. So let's have another sum on this topic. So it is a fixed support here and then hinged support. Here is one hinge, internal hinge. It is a roller support. And there is another internal hinge and a fixed support here. And additionally, here it is giving here a loading condition is given, that is a UDL is acting at this portion. So what will be formula? ds is equal to number of unknowns minus number of equilibrium equations. So what are the number of unknowns? So here in what are the sums which we have seen prior to this sum? There is no a particular loading. Here a vertical loading is given, which indicates that there won't be an horizontal reaction. So what are the reactions? Vertical one, moment at this hinge location 1, and here 1, here also same. So there won't be any horizontal reaction. So count the number of unknowns: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What are the number of equilibrium equations? Summation of V equal to 0 and summation of M equal to 0. In this particular case, summation of h will is this equation becomes useless. So number of equilibrium equation is 1 and 2. So number of equilibrium equations is 2. And we will have additional equation, that is internal hinge moment at internal hinge 1 equal to 0 and moment at internal hinge 2 equal to 0. We will have additional 2 equations. So what will be the degree of static indeterminacy of this given structure? It will be 2. So note down the assignment for this beams. So this is the assignment question. Try to solve this. So these and all gate and ESC questions. So here it is provided with a roller support and hinge here. So this is, so let it be A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So find out the static indeterminacy of this given structure. So this is an assignment. So next moving on to the degree of kinematic indeterminacy. So it is nothing but counting the possible displacements in a structure, whether it is a rotation or a linear displacement. So it is a single bay fixed portal frame. So what are the possible displacements? So what are the possible displacements in the sum? As it is a fixed support, here there is no any possible displacement, so 0. Here there will be no possible displacement, it will also be 0. So what will, as it is a rigid jointed, whatever the angle formed by this one will be same. So here also theta, here also there will be same theta. So that here there is one possible displacement, that is 1 theta. Same here for this joint there will be 1 theta, and we have a spade displacement, that is del. So what are the possible displacement? Here theta, and here 1 theta and del. So degree of kinematic indeterminacy dk is equal to 3. So the possible displacements in the given portal frame fixed base is 3. So next sum. So the same thing with small changes. The same fixed base, but providing with an hinge here. So if an hinge is provided, what is the difference means? It can form different angle. It will form different angle. It will, so whatever that, while rotation about this joint, it will be theta 1 and it will be theta 2. So what will be the possible displacements? Here it will be 0. There will be no displacements and rotation. Here also it will be 0. And what are these possible here? Here there will be one possible thing, that is theta. and here theta 1 and here theta 2, and the same way that is del. So you can ask me why we didn't take this del here. So whenever a beam space, so it will be like this. So the same del will be like this. So whatever the value it is deflected here, it will be same here. So the number of possible displacements will be theta, theta 1, theta 2 and del. So degree of kinematic indeterminacy or degree of freedom. Degree of kinematic indeterminacy is also known as degree of freedom. So degree of kinematic indeterminacy or degree of freedom of this structure is given as 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So moving on to the next structure. So here is also a fixed and here it is also a fixed. And there is two internal hinge here, 1 and 2. So what are the possible displacements in this structure? Theta here 1 and theta here is also possible. Here no, here also no, as it is a fixed support. So as a hinge is provided, there will be theta 1 and theta 2. And in the same case, theta 1 and theta 2. And here it is a rigid joint. So here there will be a theta. And here is it also a rigid joint. So here we also having one theta. So here it will sway to the del. And here it is also sway to the del. So it will be sway will be like this. So whatever value here will be same as this del, and here it will be in this one. So apart from these, so in this del, in this hinge position, so there will be a downward movement, deflection. So that will be equal to 1 del and here 1 del. So what are the possible displacements here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So degree of freedom or degree of kinematic indeterminacy of this given structure is 12. So you will be having assignments on this. So try to find out the degree of indeterminacy of the structure and drawing. So here it is a fixed support and here is also a fixed support and here an hinged support. And there is an internal hinge here and here. So find out the kinematic indeterminacy of the structure. So this is an assignment. So definitely we'll be having questions on finding static indeterminacy and kinematic indeterminacy on gate. So if you are able to solve without any doubt, then you can score definitely 2 marks in structural analysis part. So in case of beams. So the same concept exists. Let's see with some sums. So this is beam number 1. And this is beam number 2. So provided with the hinged support here and a roller support here. And then hinged support here with an internal hinge and a roller support and then fixed support here. So what will be the degree of freedom of this structure? So here there will be 1 theta. So similarly here also we will be having 1 theta, and there is possible of this kind of movement. As it is in this axial direction, it is not taken into account. So you have to note one point. If it is in an axial direction, we should not take that as an displacement. So what are the possible displacements in this beam structure? 1 theta here and 1 theta here. So dk is 2. Degree of freedom of the given structure is 2. Similarly, for this beam, so there is a possibility of theta here. So theta here as an internal hinge provided, there will be theta 1 and theta 2, and there will be a deflection along this point which is not in axial direction. So del. So here there will be 1 theta, and here there is no possible displacement as it is a fixed support. So what are the possible, so degree of freedom? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the degree of freedom of the given structure is 5. So degree of freedom of the given structure is 5. So try to find out the degree of freedom of the following structure. So here it is a support and it is a roller support with an hinge here and another roller support here with a fixed condition. So try to solve this as an assignment. So this, if you have a clear idea on finding static indeterminacy and kinematic indeterminacy of a structure, then this forms the basic for solving the structural analysis problem. If you are strong in these basic concepts, you can solve any kind of structural analysis problem. So try to solve the sums which are given as an assignment. Let's see in next offline class or GATE class. Thank you, students.